Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries for the month of December. This is the second series I'm putting out for December. So if the first series did not resonate with you, perhaps this one will. If not, check your moon and your rising sign. Perhaps your messages are there. If you find that those still do not resonate, then check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So let's begin. There was a breakup or a loss in the past, okay? You, well, for some of you, it could have been a relationship of convenience. For others of you, you simply felt taken advantage of by this person or tricked in some way. Um, there was some sort of challenging situation that occurred here. You see that knight? He's stabbing this person directly in the chest. So he may have done something. It looks frankly deliberate to me, but I mean, it could have been something impulsive. It could have been that this person is rather selfish. It could be that they do things impulsively. It could be that they say things without thinking. But the fact that they're in the reverse as this king, this is somebody who takes advantage of people, who only really thinks about themselves, um, is nice to them, to get what they want. So they are this trickster here. Um, this comes with the wine glass. Now, the wine glass can be a warning, actually, to be careful not to be enticed into a relationship that you don't really want to enter. In this case, I feel to go back to, because I see the same knight coming here in the next group of cards with a peace offering, maybe saying that he has changed because this knight in this deck is no longer impulsive or has learned not to be impulsive and comes with an offering of peace. And it comes with temperance. So they may come back in saying they've changed or they will change and want this reconciliation now. And you don't really know what to do with this sudden change in this person. So you've taken the star out of the lantern and you're studying it to see, well, to try to figure out, is this going to go anywhere? Is he being sincere? And so this is you, if you are the female, you are really looking at the message or the news that has come to you. So they come back in and they're trying to restore the balance or the peace. But you're not believing them because right directly beneath, we got the buyer and the seller. So you're not believing what this person is telling you. But, you are tempted. Now, you either walked out on this person in the past or you kicked them out because of behavior, or because of something they did or said or treated you, or you felt that they took advantage of you. Um, so there is a decision to make here, and it's like a waiting period, a reflection period, whether or not you're going to accept what they're telling you, or accept the peace offering. Again, the peace offering comes into play here. Somebody wanting to come back, they come in with this new offer with the Ace of Cups, maybe telling you that they love you. They'll tell you whatever you want to hear, actually. Um, they want to lay down the sword. And the reason I'm saying that is because of a card I see over here. So you'll understand when I get there. But um, so they come back in, they want to just lay the fight down and extend that peace offering. Okay. Um, offering, there's a new offer on the table. But now, this this card and this card, okay, this is the comet and this is the card of kisses. So kisses is a card of fleeting relationships, indicating they're not going to stay around. You know, if you think you're going to get a long-term commitment out of that person, you better think again. Okay. And the comet is saying, if you play with fire, you're going to get burned. It burns where it lands. It can also indicate something happening quickly. In this case, it could refer back to fleetingly, okay, with regards to this card, as it indicates a fleeting relationship, a quick relationship. Um, it could also indicate a relationship that you come together and it's very intense and then phew, it dies out. And so you're in this waiting reflection period because you've been hurt by this person in the past. So you're still feeling the Three of Swords on whatever they did to you back here. You, it's like at this point, you don't have the answer. You are battling your own demons because you're just filled with fears about how this might go. Um, with regards to the new beginning that's represented here. Okay, now you do have options. Um, this can also be, you know, the bitterness still within you from what happened in the past because you are in that Four of Swords energy where you're trying to heal. You were disillusioned by this person in the past, and right now it's like you don't know which foot to stand on. um, the relationship was out of balance in the past and you lost a lot here in the past. And you know, maybe even for some of yous, it was a loss of property or tangible goods, money. But there definitely was a loss, and you're looking back at that because you were disillusioned by that in the past. You don't know if you should give this person another chance, you know. There may have been a lot of fighting with this person in the past, and because you're reflecting on that, you're burdened by it. You're burdened by some sort of betrayal, and you know, you are not sure you want to take another risk on this person because the fool's in the reverse. There could have been many people involved here also for some of yous because I see three people fighting and two people running away. Or, you know, this could simply indicate the conflict going on in your mind with regards to this situation. It's almost like you want to run. It's almost like because you have the umbrella, which is a card of needing shelter or shelter from the storm, and then you it comes with the castle, which is a card of isolation or needing to isolate oneself, even just to be alone, to think, to you know work things out, to decide what am I going to do? Has he really changed? Is he being sincere? Here he comes in as the Knight of Love. This is the person who, and he's offering up that cup there. So the knights do not usually stick around. Um, They come in and they know how to work you, okay? Know what to say, know what you want to hear. And you're trying to be strong here because this is a very deep connection that you did have. Obviously, you are dealing with a soulmate. So he comes back and he wants to close the gap between you. He wants to make up. You see that in that Two of Cups there. You see, um, you must be strong because of the connection. And he sheds light for you on some sort of third party. So maybe he cheated in the past here because, um, and even for a very small group of you, maybe even just one of you, you may have been the third party of this person, and maybe they were in a relationship, and maybe they are wanting to reignite the flame with you and um, start this triangle again. So do be aware of that. That's for someone specific. Um, you're very tempted by this offer, but you do not trust them. Um, this person, I feel, is double dealing again. There's news, however, messages going back and forth. It is the male, I feel, who's sending these messages about a healing, okay? Shedding light on um, a third party that may have happened in the past, possibly for some of you. Now, we have the heart, the cards, and the drum. This person is trying to start up a relationship. This is a new opportunity. Pay attention to the details with the clock and the comb here, okay? To try to detangle this. This person's coming in hoping to have that winning hand. This is a repeating pattern, okay, with the drum. You may be wondering if this, it's for sure that's on your mind, if this person is going to work towards that common goal. I don't feel that they are. I feel that they're still the trickster they were back here. Um, However, this is your decision, your path. Watchtower of the North. Um, it's time for you to go inward and face that which you have ignored for too long, whether this is behaviors, situations, or old addictions that you've been holding on to, old situations. Um, the dragon's lair. Red flags should not be ignored. Temptation and intrigue abound, but be careful because you cannot win this particular challenge. Heed this warning about wanting and longing and the fantasy of belonging to someone, something, or an identity that has no true substance or longevity. Ignore this warning, and you will wander in circles near the edge of a dragon's lair. Choose another path, for your treasure lies elsewhere. The talisman. Wisdom from lessons learned allow you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It enables you to gather information about where you are on your journey and recognize your allies. and know how to find the best routes along the way. You're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. Whatever your inquiry is, great fortune does await you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. I would also like to say thank you to everyone who has donated to this channel. I wish you all the best and many blessings to you.